Hello my friends and welcome to Philippines Update. For today's news, Gordon recommends a new travel protocol for arriving fully vaccinated OFWs, Philippine residents, foreign tourists, and foreign businessmen. Following his recommendation for the COVID-19 task force to reconsider the current protocols for overseas Filipino workers and returning overseas Filipino, Senator Richard Gordon on Monday officially recommended a set of rules for fully vaccinated returning OFWs, Philippine residents, foreign tourists, and foreign businessmen. In a letter addressed to Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr., Chief Implementer of the National Task Force Against COVID-19, Gordon proposed that all incoming OFWs and returning Philippine residents who have been fully vaccinated abroad or in the Philippines, meaning whose arrival is 14 days or more after receiving the second dose of a vaccine which has been properly documented or certified, be sent directly for home quarantine for a period of 7 days, and then tested for COVID-19 RT-PCR on the 5th to 7th day. He said passengers would only be allowed to interact with other people in their household and community once a negative test has been secured, and that strict observance of safety protocols, such as wearing a face mask, frequently washing hands, and social distancing must still be practiced during and after the quarantine period. Gordon said requiring the OFWs to go on 14-day quarantine will cause a drain on their resources and take away from the time they are planning to spend with their family, from whom they have already been separated for years. I therefore urge you to consider the above recommendation in order to help alleviate the financial and emotional expense to our people during these trying times, he said in the letter. Seeing the potential of the tourism industry in helping the economy recover from the pandemic, Gordon recommended that once fully vaccinated foreign tourists and businessmen are allowed to enter the country, they must be required to submit a negative RT-PCR test result taken 48 hours before their flight, and then undergo 5 days of hotel quarantine upon arrival. They must be tested for COVID-19 on the 3rd or 5th day of their isolation, and they may be released immediately upon receipt of negative results. Gordon noted that such proposal is still stricter than what is being practiced in other countries, such as the United States, wherein fully vaccinated air travelers are required to have a negative SARS-CoV-2 viral test result or documentation of recovery from COVID-19 before they board a flight to the US, and merely recommends international travelers to get a SARS-CoV-2 viral test 3 days to 5 days after travel, regardless of vaccination status. Fully vaccinated travelers are also not required to undergo self-quarantine in the US following international travel. And that's all for our latest news today. I hope that the Iatf will somehow consider the proposal of Senator Gordon. Let's hope for the best, and I'll see you on the next update. Do not forget to hit the like button, consider subscribing, and turn on your post notifications so you won't miss any updates. I'll see you on the next video.